Central African time. Now, while beauty standards evolve, one thing many people continue to grapple with is the double chin. Whether it's due to age, genetics, or stubborn fat, this area has long been difficult to treat until now. From cool sculpting to Kaibela, M-face to radio frequency lifts, modern aesthetics offer a glowing toolkit for those seeking subtle, low downtime solutions. And today on The Upside, we are joined by Aestetician. Yes.
Correct.
Aestetician, thank you very much.
Yes.
Queenette Oronsaye, to unpack the most effective treatments for targeting the chin and neck area. No surgery required. Queenette, thank you so much for your time and welcome to The Upside.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
What causes a double chin? I mentioned age. I'm just briefly just highlighting high level. But what really causes double chin? Because there are some people who are young and they have double chin. They don't have excess weight, but they still have double chin. What causes a double chin?
Okay. Thank you for your question. Most of the time, it's caused by genetics, because people that are predisposed to fat distribution in their submental area. That's what we call double chin normally. Your genetics plays a huge role, and also weight. Weight plays another huge role in having double chin or submental fat, and also aging, because as you age, gravity tends to pull the skin tissues down. So then you get to experience lots of loose skin, which can also translate. People see it as double chin. So mostly genetics, weight, and age.
I'm interested to find out, Queenette, about just this the space of cool sculpting, because it looks like it's one grand umbrella for all kinds of other sort of similar treatments. I've heard of M-face. I just learned about Kaibela, I think, if I'm saying it correctly. Please walk us through the different treatments and what they actually do.
Okay, yeah, there are various treatments. Kaibela is the use of PPC, that's polydioxyocline injection to dissolve pocket fats. That's the general use of it. Now, this helps to dissolve fats in little areas. That's why most people recommend it for double chin. This works, but it takes a number of days, weeks, and even months to see reasonable results with multiple sessions, because the mechanism is quite slow, where it attacks the fat cells, dissolves the fat cells, then your lymphatic system does the major work of taking the dead fat cells out of the system. So this takes anywhere from 2 to 3 months to get a final result. Now, while for cool sculpting or M-sculpt, as we said, these are laser that helps to, for cool sculpting, laser helps to crystallize the fat. So once the fat gets to above 0 degree, it tends to die. The same way when you heat it up for above about 40 degrees, it tends to die. So once you cool the fat, we are killing the fat by freezing it. Immediately it's frozen, your lymphatic system too has to do the job of taking out the dead fat cells. Now, this all work, but then it takes time and it requires a number of sections, because the major work of it, the major thing that gives the results is the lymphatic system. So for persons that have slow metabolism, it's not going to work very fast. While persons that have fat metabolism, your lymphatic system will do a very fast job, so you get good results. But usually in about 1 to 3 months overall.
Now, Queenette, we understand that these are all non-surgical procedures, which is fantastic. But are the results permanent? Yes. Are they permanent, or do we require to maintain them on a regular basis?
Most of the time, they're permanent, but you have to live a healthy lifestyle, good diet, exercise to maintain the results. Because even if you do this, if you go the surgical route and you decide to, not live a healthy lifestyle, it's going to come back. You are not dying because your cells are generating every day. So the more you eat, it tends to expand. So they are permanent so long as a healthy lifestyle is maintained.
It's 23 minutes past 1 p.m. We are in the first hour of The Upside, and we are in conversation with Queenette Oronsaye. She is an aesthetic medicine professional, and she is also a skin specialist. And we're talking about this grand, cool sculpting space, but particularly for the chin area. So if you're suffering from double chin, this conversation is for you. Queenette, I'm very interested to find out who the perfect candidate for this kind of treatment would be. Let's make an example with Tebogo and I, right? Tebogo is male, I'm female. We both have double chin. Can this work on both men and women? Who's a good candidate for this treatment?
It works very well for both male and female. Anybody can work on anybody.
Okay.
So anybody that, if you notice double chin at all, you can have the treatment because they are non-invasive and they have, really little to no downtime. So
talk to us about
it's not a gender-specific treatment.
Talk to us about the risks, Queenette. It sounds amazing, like I said earlier, non-surgical, and then you also mentioned that it can be permanent based on how you maintain your lifestyle and so on and so forth. But are there risks attached to these types of treatments?
Okay. For non-surgical treatments, the risks are very little. Most of the side effects, if that's what you're asking, is mostly bruising and swelling, which lasts for about 2 to 3 days. In some persons, for persons that have sensitive skin, that's when we experience any form of swelling or bruising. But for a larger percentage of people that are going to go this treatment, little to no downtime, no side effects, because there's no cutting, there's no stitching, no sewing. So it's very convenient and has very little side effects or complications at all.
You know what fascinates me about aesthetics at this time, Queenette, is people go there to find solutions for problems that are already existing, right? So I already have a double chin and I need you to help me. I already have a spare tire around my tummy. I need help with that. Can aesthetic medicine, particularly in the context of what we're discussing now with double chins and that sort of thing, can we use it as a preventative measure? So I am maybe in a privileged position. I don't have a double chin. I look absolutely gorgeous, but I don't know how long that's going to last, right? So can I come to you if I want to prevent or freeze the cells in my neck and chin area so that I can prevent having a double chin in the future, for example?
Okay. If it's not broken, don't fix it.
Okay.
Right? So the best preventative method for it is a healthy lifestyle. Because let's take for instance Kebela. I cannot inject Kebela when you don't have double chin. That will cause skin laxity and that can cause another problem for you.
Right.
Yeah, so there's no point doing something as a preventative measure when you can actually do the traditional way of living a healthy lifestyle, exercise, maintain your weight. You don't have to deal with it.
And Queenette, are we seeing more men also seeking these facial contouring than we have before? Are they stepping up and saying, listen, I've got a double chin and I need to remove it now, more than we have in the past? Are we seeing more men now?
Yes, of course. We've experienced, by reason of their spouses or partners, a lot of men are now beginning to embrace this treatment because everybody wants to look good and, they want to look good for their partners. So right now, men are doing it. But most of the time, it's always influenced by the partners.
Yeah, nothing quite like the opposite sex, hey, to sort of encourage you, motivate you to look really good. Oh man, this has been exceptionally educational. Let's talk about just consultation. You know, I've perhaps never done aesthetic medicine before. What can I expect in a typical a consultation with you?
In a consultation, we'd like to know your lifestyle choices, your diet, and also your medical history, if you're on any medication at all. So you're going to walk us through what your results you hope to achieve and how fast you want to achieve the results. So that will now guide us to recommend the best treatments for you. And also time. Some persons, don't have a lot of time. So these are factors that we have to explore during consultation. Your lifestyle, your work, if you're someone that works, they have a job that keeps you up, very active, we have to talk about that to know what will suit you and give you optimal results. And of course, finances too influences that. So during consultation, we explore all these things.
Oh, amazing. Queenette, thank you so much for your time this afternoon and for shining a light on this non-surgical procedure that will help many people, including men, reduce their double chin, especially when it's genetically caused. Thank you so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Aesthetician Queenette Oronsaye. Now you know. You don't have to go get your face cut if you have a double chin. Get